Hey.
What's up? What's up, fellow Yiik?
I'm about to record Yiik.
What's up, Mike?
Is my mic good?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Thanks, boys. DJ, say something. It'll be good in the video.
Oh, he can't. He's too muffled.
Yeah.
That's messed up. That's messed up.
Wow.
All right. Well, thanks, boys.
Bye.
I might join after I'm done recording this.
All right.
So,
I love you.
stay tuned. Yeah.
You do?
Dude, why do you say that only when we're on camera? Can we talk about this?
You want everybody to know.
Why don't you ever say
it's-
it when it's just you and me?
Because of the views.
Okay.
Okay, it's been a little while since I recorded this, so I don't really remember what's happening at all in the game. So yeah, let's just go. I was gonna go back to save Sammy, right? That's what I'm doing. I'm not talking to that guy again.
Alex?
Michael!
Weird.
It's your birthday today! He does kind of look like Germa, actually.
As the young man got closer, my bewilderment grew.
I'm turning the game up again.
His name was Michael.
Why did he talk like that?
He was a good kid, a bit younger than me.
Turn it up again.
Usually worth a laugh or two. My hand covered my eyes to block the sunlight to see him better.
Kind of covering the dialogue, my bad. Okay.
I thought back to the last time
I'm sorry.
I'd seen him. For some reason, I couldn't place any memories of him since before high school. But I knew I must have seen him since then.
College makes you into a man.
True that, bro. True that. I feel that one, Alex.
Makes you into something.
What's that?
What have you been up to?
Just took the SATs. That's about it.
Sounds intense. How do you think you did?
I was on the edge of my seat the whole time. But then I realized how uncomfortable it was to sit at the edge of my seat, so I sat normally.
What?
Just a little joke. Anyway, you look
That was
good.
a really bad joke, Michael.
Well, maybe a few pounds heavier. Guessing you didn't major in exercise science.
There's no need to roast, my man, okay?
Har har, very funny. Liberal arts.
Liberal arts indeed, bro. I feel that. Now that I feel like the game's really loud for you guys, but it's still like kind of quiet for me. It's kind of weird.
Great. What do you do with that?
I don't know. We're just gonna figure it out in post, I guess. Why did it sound like there was two people talking there?
Have any fun plans for the summer?
Nothing really. Just got back yesterday. I already spent the day chasing a cat and exploring that old factory by the water tower.
Why would I just be telling him that?
Oh wow, that sounds awesome.
It wasn't.
Hey, have you ever heard of urban exploration? There's this great website called www.honism1999.com. I think you
Let me write this
get
down.
out of it.
Holy crap, let me write this website down. I want to go to it later.
These guys break into old buildings and take photos. Usually the places they explore have some sort of urban legend behind them or a ghost story. Most of the stuff is legit and pretty damn creepy.
Alright, I'm gonna make a theory right now. What does the Y button do? I don't know.
Did you say Honism 1999?
Is that who emailed me, first of all? And I bet that they're gonna be there at the factory investigating it because she
Someone
got
sent me a
kidnapped.
video from there yesterday.
Boom.
What else do you know about that?
Who sent me that video again?
It's like a conspiracy theory support group. People from all over the world post about political conspiracies, local myths, stuff like that. You don't look so good, dude. Everything okay?
It's something from that page. It's been screwing with my brain.
He looks like Gerba. Michael looks like Gerba.
What exactly did you see on there that has you so freaked out?
I don't know if you saw it or not. It was the one with the girl in the elevator, the one who gets lifted off the ground.
Oh, and so Wes told me, my good old pal Dad works for Nintendo, told me that this is actually based on a real story. There's some footage of like a lady in the 90s. I think it's in the 90s, who like she was in an elevator, she got out of the elevator, and that was the last like footage ever seen of her. So this is a real storyline. Yiik is. It's based on a real thing.
That was supposed to be filmed locally. I couldn't bring myself to watch it, but all those sick bastards made the gif of her being thrown around like a rag doll. Poor girl. After that went up, everyone on the forum started acting strange, like a sort of darkness had come over the website. It was the first time something like that had been posted that people weren't immediately calling a fake.
I don't know how to make this entertaining. How am I supposed to be like, haha, funny Yiik? Well, this is happening. What do I do?
The look of horror in her face. There's a sick part of people that want it to be real, you
Like,
know?
what do I say? Like, because Javi was like, I gotta bring entertainment, you know? But what do I do? It's just freaking the dialogue.
Michael,
It's not like,
when
am I
first
supposed to
got
cut this
town,
out
I
or
saw
something?
that.
I don't freaking know.
There's part of me that wanted to tell Michael everything. To get it all out in the open.
Tell him, dude. Get him to join the party.
But I couldn't bring myself to say it. There was something that felt personal, almost intimate about my meeting with Sammy.
Sure.
In that moment of her disappearance, we were linked. It was from my eyes only. Her memory was from my thoughts only. But I needed to talk to someone about the situation. So I proceeded with caution.
Where's my mom at, by the way, in this game?
I went all over that factory yesterday, and I swear the elevator in there was the same one as in the video. I know that sounds weird, but I really think that video was filmed there.
So am I gonna get Michael to go along with me without telling him the full story here?
Really?
What on earth is
Okay,
this?
let's check it out then.
What? Really? You want to go?
Sure,
Yeah,
bro,
why
get
not?
Michael in the
Do
party.
you mind if we run to the camera shop in Frankton really
I
quick?
have no earthly idea where that
I was
is.
getting my camera repaired. If we go in, I'm gonna want to take pictures. Photos would be like gold on Honism.
Yeah, sure. Let's just go quick.
That building isn't going anywhere anyway.
Which one? The camera shop or the
Besides, the whole
factory?
thing is probably a hoax. I checked the paper this morning and there wasn't a mention of a missing Frankton girl.
It's because she lived in the factory, buddy.
Okay. Let's just not let anyone beat us to the punch.
Michael has joined your party. Let's freaking go. How do I open the menu? I'm so stupid. You can go over here.
No way! They opened up an arcade in Frankton? That's awesome! Wow!
How long has this been here?
They opened it about 3 weeks ago. I still haven't gone in. I've been waiting until they fixed my camera so I could get some great photos of the place.
Can we just talk about how I literally reset the song by going to the backyard? I feel like that's worth talking about.
I hear they have a bunch of import games.
Pac-Man?
Import games? From where?
Japan, surely.
Japan, mostly.
Yeah, let's go.
Aren't like
I'll play a Nintendo.
all games made in Japan?
That's kind of true.
Well, at least the good ones are.
Yeah? I never got into those kind of games myself.
I knew he was going to
Always
say
been
that.
more
Correct.
of an RPG guy.
RPG games are seriously the best!
See, they know they're in an RPG. They know that they made an RPG, so they know that the people who are going to be playing this game like RPGs. You know what I mean? So, like, it's dumb. Is basically what I'm saying.
Chrono Trigger, Lufia 2, Secret of Mana? Those games are like the holy grail of my youth!
I'm surprised you didn't say Earthbound.
I seriously don't think I'd be the person I am today if it wasn't for them.
Ever play Two Brothers?
Is that a real game? Could somebody let me know?
That's a sort of ARPG, although its focus really isn't on combat.
Two Brothers? Nope. That's a terrible name for a game.
Is that a real
though.
game?
Sounds like a diner or a pizza place. Those guys really
It does sound like a
naming
pizza place.
convention.
Anyway, let's hit up the arcade really quick after we get your camera, and then head over to the factory. I just want to step in to smell that combination of grease and BO.
See, who on earth would say that?
Yeah, let's do that then.
That's not like a regular thing that people say.
Grease and BO, dude.
Thank you, Michael. Alright, let's find that camera shop. I don't know how to make this entertaining. Can I go in the... Why is there a... Okay, never mind. I know exactly how to make this entertaining. Why is there a man's porta potty and a girl's porta potty? Can I... Why is there... Creators of Yiik. What the frick? Is that supposed to show me where I'm supposed to go? Thank you. That was huge. Alright, I don't know why I'm talking to all these NPCs. Just move on with the story. Oh, Michael, I have your camera right here. It's a man. That's a man talking. What's up, girl? You're really short. Gothica. Why is she even named? Is she gonna be important later? Beats me. Alright. Now that we... Oh, the record shop! My boy loves it here. Right, this is Alex's place, surely. Jazz, let's go. That's my favorite genre, actually. And it's got it as the background music in the record shop, too. Doesn't look like I can actually browse the shelves. Let's talk to this. What? Thanks. Let's go to the arcade. Pac-Man is on the window, actually, there. Dance, 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 dance. There's $1 on the floor there. I saw that. I'm getting that as soon as possible.
Yes! This place is the bomb!
Oh no, but I spent all my money on a record disc.
Wow! This is a lot better than I expected. There's so many beat arcades around.
The sun kind of goes off.
Does that girl live in Frankton? I don't think I've ever seen her before.
Why do you
I
care?
don't know. She's ancient anyway.
What?
What do you think she is? 26?
Bro. No way.
Hey now, that's really not that much older than me, dude.
Whatever. You're ancient too.
True.
Let's come back here later. We should get to the factory.
No, no! Okay. Give me that $1. Yeah, baby. Is this Gothica again? No, that's Gamer Chick. I kind of love the soundtrack here. Can I play DDR? The song goes off. This game's soundtrack is pretty epic. I'm gonna talk to the change girl. Okay. I would get fired for saying that, I'm just saying. But whatever, I don't work at an arcade. Just a cutscene, I guess. Okay. Were these windmills here before? Encounter. I forgot that that could happen. I don't even know how Michael works. Okay, I know how Michael works. Let's just go in here. Let's go. This is the elevator. Shouldn't this be where we're investigating? The elevator? Whatever, man. Why are you still in the frame? He's back. Why? What is happening to my face? Look at this. Why is my face like that? Like, what the frick, dude? Yeah, I don't know. I don't really care, to be honest. Whatever. If I look like a weirdo, man. What is happening? I just realized what is happening in this game. And I didn't realize it. That's the thing. I realized that I don't know what's happening.
We never could have imagined. A being made of
It's a
stars.
Starman. Yeah, Earthbound.
The
Freaking.
entire galaxy, no, the universe maybe, compressed into the silhouette of one entity. It hadn't noticed us at first. We were as insignificant to him as the trillions of stars at its core.
What is this man talking about? We're battling him? I'm gonna lose. I gotta use my panda? You can use panda as a skill? Well, let's use beatdown. I at least know how to use that. Alright, 2 hits, whatever. That didn't even hit him. We're just gonna go for the attacks then. I suck still, bro. Michael's hard. Maybe I should have like defended. Oh wait, I can defend here. I forgot. That almost killed Michael. I can defend here too. Am I actually supposed to beat this? I'm gonna dodge. No, I'm not. I don't even know if I'm supposed to stand a chance here. Am I supposed to just stall? I'm just gonna stall. That's the best strategy I can think of right now. I think I maybe am supposed to lose this, but I really don't know. Didn't get the dodge. Alright, was this supposed to happen? No. What the frick then? What am I actually supposed to do? I couldn't hit him. I couldn't hit him. What the frick? What items do I have? Caesar salad. Should I just run? Yeah, get out of here, bro. I forgot that I don't know how to do this crap. We're gonna still try and run. We're actually gonna succeed here. So Michael ran away. Do I have to run with both of them? No. Get me the frick out, bro! Ah, I cannot leave. I guess I can, actually. Cool. Was that what I was supposed to do? I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing right now in this game. Was this correct? I buy a soda. Because I know this game. That's why it would never work. Okay, so I was supposed to run.
What the hell was that? What the hell is going on?
You really don't look that shocked, Michael. I'm just saying, just like, ugh. Minor inconvenience.
Wow, what just happened? What? Can you even believe what just happened?
Yeah, we died.
Oh man, dude, we need to get your photos developed.
Did he take a picture of?
Developed? This thing is digital, baby! So what now? Do we just leave?
Sure, why not?
I'm gonna go with yes!
Hey, we made it to chapter 2.
Once again, I had left the old factory, frightened and confused.
What am I supposed to do?
Once again, I didn't have
Well,
Sammy with me.
yeah. I didn't really expect we'd get her back immediately. Why do I have to wait outside his house, Michael? You can't let me in, you butthead? Probably because they didn't want to freaking bother freaking modeling Michael's house for us. Okay, Michael lives in the freaking house with the weird sign next to it.
While we waited for Michael's camera to transfer the photos, we began to talk.
I was talking to my cousin about this recently. The lifelong implications of seeing something actually, undeniably supernatural.
Why are we talking about that?
Your reflection doing something that you were not doing.
Okay, sure.
He has a 6-year-old daughter. She's really precocious. Apparently, she told my cousin that when she looked into the mirror, she was smiling, but that she knew she wasn't smiling.
That seems like she's just a stupid 6-year-old.
When I thought about that, I knew it would destroy any respect you had for the rules of life or the boundaries of what could happen. I asked him what he said, and he just shrugged his shoulders and said, kids say weird shit.
True.
I pushed him a little bit on the subject later on after he had a few drinks in him, and he said that it scared him to picture his daughter and another version of his daughter in the mirror, smiling when the looked so miserable.
Who said his daughter was miserable? She just said that she wasn't smiling.
He told me that his wife said his daughter was just confused.
She's only like 6,
She
bro.
probably felt sad but was smiling from having fun playing. So inside she wasn't smiling, but outside she was. Maybe she couldn't understand what it meant to look happy outwardly, but feel inwardly depressed.
She's only 6, bro. I don't feel like they ever said she was depressed. They just said she wasn't
Like
smiling.
as if her vocabulary wasn't enough to express depression. But I don't know.
I just feel like
He
that
is a smart kid, and somehow it felt wrong.
there's no indication of her being depressed here. She just said that she looked in the mirror and saw that the reflection was smiling, and that the actual her wasn't. Right? I don't really see how that means that she's depressed. You're not always smiling when you're happy. You know what I mean? You can be happy and not smiling. Like right now, I am filled with joy. I am so freaking joyous right now. But I'm not like I'm not depressed. You know? Just because I'm not smiling doesn't mean I'm depressed. That's such a dumb phenomenon, Michael.
Smiled at her? That's really creepy. Have you ever had any other experiences with paranormal stuff? Like before?
One time, I was going to the bathroom and the toilet flushed itself. I didn't even I didn't press down on the flusher. It flushed itself. That was a ghost.
Not
Uh.
really. I've always had a bit of an interest in it. I always thought that these sort of things follow certain people around. Like there's something that picks a particular person and forces them to see all the weirdness that others miss out on.
Is that why like people are insane or
You
whatever?
say that with a lot of affection.
I don't know. It's just kind of been my thing for a while. Conspiracies, ghosts, missing people, things like that.
When did you first get into this sort of thing?
I can't remember one thing that really pulled me in. My parents always fell asleep watching TV. I used to sneak into their room and watch those missing persons shows while they were sleeping.
Well, that's probably why.
Once your mom finally got internet to Frankton, I started checking out some of the more paranormal websites.
You're telling me that my mom is the person who brought internet to Frankton?
Information was too scattered. I spent a few weekends learning HTML, and before I knew it, Honism 1999 had over 15,000 hits each week.
Wait, you were involved with making Honism 1999?
You didn't know that? I figured that's why you kept talking to me about the missing Asian girl.
No, I just
Don't
need to
stereotype
get all
it like
that
that.
off my chest. Look, Michael, I need to be entirely honest with you. But yeah, just promise me you won't think I'm insane or
I was
anything.
there when the missing Asian girl went missing.
Okay, fair enough. What did you lie about?
I didn't lie about
I
nothing.
met the girl who went missing. Her name is Sammy. I'd followed a cat.
Is this like
to the
Sammy's
abandoned
theme?
factory, and I found her there. She had been looking for her cat. I just assumed the cat hung out there and she had gone in to try and find him when he didn't go back home. But the thing is, she said some really strange stuff. Stuff about living in the factory, pretending not to know what elevators were. Well, okay, maybe not pretending.
She also said her roommate was a guy named Wilhelm who was a freaky giant killer
I
robot.
think she really didn't know what they were. There were weird gaps in her knowledge that I had interpreted as her being quirky, but now I wonder if there was actually something really wrong with her.
You saw her yesterday, right? So you saw her after she went missing? That's actually a good thing, Alex. This means she wasn't taken by some
No, I
serial
saw
killer
her
or
go missing,
rapist.
buddy.
It means she was swallowed up by a being made of stars and planets. How is that better?
Fair enough. So, what was her last name?
No, she didn't tell
Did
me
she
that
tell you
crap.
that much?
I don't think she has a last name.
Maybe we can check online for a missing persons report. You could call the police and tell them you know where the video was
Michael,
taken.
I don't even know what your last name is. Why would I know what hers is?
No. There still is a part of me that thinks that, like,
What, that you dreamed it?
Did they tell me Michael's last name? I don't even know.
Dude, I don't know. That would be a pretty specific dream. So you think you went into the factory, came home, and then had a really realistic dream where you met a missing girl you hadn't seen before?
but. You see, she didn't exactly look like the girl in the video.
She kind of
There
did.
was something skeletal about her appearance. Something otherworldly.
Otherworldly?
I don't even know what Alex is talking about. I didn't get that vibe at all
Yeah.
when I played the game.
Dude, just forget I said it. Did the pictures upload?
Yeah, let me pull them up.
How is this possible? They completely distorted the photos!
Holy shit!
Okay, well, yeah, this is pretty otherworldly.
What do the photos
It was
look
as
like?
if someone had cracked an egg over my head, and what trickled out was hot dread, a feeling of pure anxiety.
This game has the weirdest metaphors.
My fears were confirmed. What I was experiencing was real. There was no doubt about it.
They're not going to show me
We
the
uploaded
distorted
photos
photos.
to Honism 1999 and
Wait,
waited for an explanation.
I'm confused. So were the photos like, because they took photos of the guy, right? The Starman. So they said the photos are distorted. So what does it look like? I don't understand. Is the guy in them or not?
We had our doubters, but more people wanted to believe than not. And with each reply, Sammy got pushed further away from the forefront of the discussion. I explained how the building was the same one from the elevator girl video, but everyone was more concerned by the creepy figures in the photo.
So it is in the photo.
Each time my little mailbox turned red, I slowly realized that everyone on this forum wanted the content to be true. They needed it to be. A few people tried to explain why the photos were distorted, but most people believed it to be ghosts, or the devil, or other stupid things like that. I considered myself something of a philosopher in college. I thought I had answers, but now that I've come face to face with the otherworldly, I know now that every person who tells you about spirituality, dead people and all that have no idea what they're talking about. Someone told a lie and it somehow stuck. I told the truth, and it just gets muddied up by that same ancient myth.
I don't feel like you know crap about what's happening.
With the
right now,
exception of
Alex.
my post, most of the things on that forum seemed like lies. That wasn't until about 2 weeks after my post, when a user posted something about a girl who could rip holes in time and space. I wouldn't have believed it myself, but he had photos. And we had seen the girl before.
Must be Sammy.
So you realize we've seen this chick before,
So
right?
did we just cut to 2 weeks later and we're still sitting in the exact same freaking spot?
Oh, really? Where? Wait.
Knew you'd get there eventually. It's that old lady from the arcade.
Oh, arcade chick.
Jeez, enough of that old crap. She's probably our age.
Don't lump me in with you 20-somethings. I have a bright future ahead of me.
Is this Michael's theme? It kind of goes off.
Oh, if only you knew. Just wait till you're done with college. You'll be...
Boring and fat like the rest of your graduating class?
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to it. In the meantime, I will continue to be my interesting, slim, nubile self.
Nubile?
I stand by my statement. Anyway, let's take another look at those photos.
Wow. It's just so unbelievable. What is the likelihood that this is a thing?
It's incredibly unlikely. But since we've got nothing better to do, let's say we visit Ye Old Arcade
All right, I'm
for
done.
some air hockey and interview an interdimensional traveler.
I like the arcade. Let's go. There she is.
So
She's
you
playing a
gonna
game.
Talk to her?
Are you kidding me? That's totally your job.
Why is the music like this?
Just man up and say something to her.
You like Yiik?
I don't think I should.
What if I? What? That's a
It'd
good
be,
pickup line.
Good for you to learn to talk to girls before you go away to college.
I know how to talk to girls, but she is a senior citizen, man.
Why are you saying this right behind her,
What
bro?
is she, like, 27? Ew. That's your thing, man.
I told
She
you
can
to
hear
cut
you.
it out with the age crap. She's probably no older than 24. And besides, aren't you the nubile one? You're much more desirable.
Yes, that's true, I am.
I got him good with that one.
Listen here, boys.
Vela.
We have a zero creeping on women policy here. If you'd like to ogle some women, I'm sure your mothers would love
Ogle.
it if you were home in time for supper.
The word is ogle.
It's not that. It's just we have this photo of you that we...
Why would you start it like that?
You've been taking photos of me?
No.
Wow. You guys are even more screwed up than I thought.
You know what? I'm just gonna let her get mad at them. These two are idiots.
You'll be the first pervs I've thrown out of this place.
What? I wasn't expecting this. Oh. Oh man. Oh man. Yeah, we'll go beat down. I didn't hit the red. That's okay. She insanely resisted that. They're just like throwing mechanics at me and I don't know what to do with it. It's freaking Yiik. 90 damage! He has 8 HP! We got the perfect. How am I ever supposed to beat this? I'm spamming it! I'm spamming it so hard, I'm doing a BLJ, bro. 90 damage. Okay, you're supposed to lose that one, of course.
Okay, we give in. We didn't mean to be crazy.
I assumed there was no battles like that in this game because when I tried to fight that star guy, I thought, oh, I'm supposed to lose to this guy, and then the characters like run away or something, right? No, I was just supposed to run away in battle from that guy. This girl, I'm supposed to lose to her. What?
Then why were you taking photographs of me?
Hey, we didn't take the photos. Someone on the internet did.
Someone on the internet? What are you talking about?
If you'd stop slamming our heads together for 1 minute, we'd love to explain.
Okay, explain.
There's this website where people post conspiracies and other weird things, and there's this photo of you, like, exploding things with your mind.
Exploding things with my mind. I haven't done that in a while, so I'm sure it's an old photo.
Is she being serious?
So you're not denying that you can do that?
Of course I can't. Not with my mind, at least.
Not with her mind, at least.
This goes against all the better judgment I have in me, but can you take me to a computer to show me these photos?
Sure, girl.
Yeah, sure. I live like 5 minutes from here.
Is she in the party now? No, she is not. Did that just say, Tip, did you leave the stove on? No, I did not. Thank you for that reminder, though, Yiik.
Well, that's me. Just, I don't know when these were taken.
How exactly do you explain all the blowing stuff up with your mind things? Can you really do that?
It's not exactly with my mind. I use sound.
I'm sorry.
Remember when I kicked your ass earlier? I used the sound of my keytar to deal physical damage.
You did kick my butt.
If you study the physical properties of sound, you can learn enough about acoustics to both heal and damage objects orally.
You know what? As a musician myself, that is not true.
Where did you learn to do something like that?
Oh, years of private practice and studying, really.
She's like, yeah, I used to play flute in elementary school.
So tell me more about this website. What is Honism 1999?
Basically, it's a place on the internet for people to talk about conspiracies, the occult, and anything supernatural.
Seems like something boys would like.
That is such a freaking...
From these photos?
That's behind the old grocery store. Obviously, you've been there before.
Interesting.
She doesn't remember the grocery store?
What's your name, by the way?
I think it's Vela.
My name's Vela Wild.
Wow, I'm so good at these things. I don't know what the frick that's supposed to mean.
I'm guessing you're a cameraman.
I'm Alex
This
Yiik.
is your sidekick, Ginger Boy.
I'm the main character, actually. Ginger Boy's the main character.
Usually I go by Alex. Only my mom is allowed to call me Ginger Boy.
She
I'm
really
Yiik.
gets us. You really would be my sidekick, Alex. Cameraman by
I kind of
day,
like Michael.
Michael by night.
Right. So, why do you two spend all your time on
We
these
spent all of our
websites?
time there.
Do you really...
I guess, to be fair, we don't know what's been happening for the last 2 weeks, so yeah, I'll give you that one. Well, Cat21 is now playing Gary's mod. I swear, I'm gonna see the notification that like all of my friends are playing Gary's mod, aren't I? They're all playing without me while I'm recording.
Michael
Yiik.
and I spend the next hour or so recounting the events of me finding Sammy, and us running into the star creatures inside of the old factory.
We're just telling her this outright.
As we told the story, Bella just looked into my eyes and never reacted. I first began with trepidation. As I went on, I could tell she was doing her best to understand my story. Something felt familiar about her. But not in the I've met her sort of way. Something deeper. I dated a girl in college who was a women and gender studies major. She told me that she believed men and women were all the same at our core. That we were all made of the same elements, not just on a physical level, but in a metaphysical level. She was a strong believer in spirituality, although she'd be the first to tell you she was religious. She told me she believed everyone had soulmates, plural. A series of people we were compatible with. In her theory, this applied to friendship as well as romantic relationships. She said that when the universe was created, all matter was one object, and that since we're all matter, we are all the same. She said that she believes our soulmates were cut from the same section of that initial piece of matter.
That sounds like a dumb theory.
Unexpected feeling of familiarity you feel when you meet someone for the first time means you were meant to meet.
I feel like I've never felt that feeling in my life, Alex Yiik. Have I? I don't feel like I've ever met somebody and been like, man, this person seems so familiar. No. What do you mean? Everybody's different. That's such a dumb concept, Yiik.
I personally didn't believe it. I still don't think she has all her facts straight. But every time I feel what I felt when Vela looked in my eyes, I thought of this explanation.
You're saying that she reminds you of Sammy?
Did you manage to speak with the entities?
Because I could kind of actually... You know what? I take back everything I said. Alex, you're right. I honestly did kind of think that she reminded me of Sammy when I saw her too. When she was talking and stuff. But I think the game designers did that on purpose. I don't really feel like in real life... Like, you can have people remind you of somebody. That doesn't mean that they're like... That you're like, wow, this is like the same person. You know what I mean?
The entities? I guess you mean the star creatures.
Like, that's like saying, like, when you meet me and Wes, that you think we're, like, the same guy. Like, yeah, we're similar, but we're not the same dude. You know what I mean?
Yes, those are the ones.
No, we were too busy running for our lives.
Did you try and take photographs of them, Michael?
He did.
Yeah, let me pull them up.
Vela told us things. Confusing things. Things that, under normal circumstances, I wouldn't have believed.
Let me, roll real quick. Is that Mrs. Jetson, bro? To the game.
The way she spoke seemed two-sided. As if for a few moments, a side of her that she was trying to keep hidden was visible. And as soon as we noticed, she made to cover herself up. She made jokes more often than she was serious. But when the serious aspect of her personality appeared, I was convinced that's who she really was.
Dude,
This was almost
how am I
amazing.
ever gonna make an
The
interesting
she was giving
video
us.
out of this? Oh my gosh, like, nobody's gonna watch this series, and I don't care. Because I promised I was gonna do it, and heck yeah, I'm gonna do it.
That's the thing with people, isn't it? You can show them all the mysteries of the universe, but if they're distracted by the human element of the tale, they'll shift all of their attention there.
I really don't know what he's talking about. half the time.
Self-consumed with humanity. Self-consumed with other people. You know? It's just how people are.
Sure.
My
Why
experience
not,
with them
Alex?
is limited, but what I've observed was powerful. I understand that what I'm about to tell you will sound like a lie, so I ask you to look past the words I'm saying and hear the truth behind them. A short time ago, I entered into a dark place, both physically and metaphysically. While I was there, I encountered the entities for the first time.
So you actually have also been to a place like the factory?
I
Is that what
can't
I'm
say
hearing?
what about their presence was so striking to me, but the moment I saw them, I felt something. Something that was weighted. Like their bodies took up the entirety of the room, as if they were the room. At first, I approached one and we spoke. However, the contents of the conversation isn't important to the story.
I feel like it is. I want to know what you said to it.
Something I said upset it, and it tried to grab me. It was almost like a mother trying to smother its child.
That is such a
Pain
weird...
was beyond description.
That is such a weird freaking
Scared me to
description.
death.
It's almost like a mother trying to smother his child. Totally regular thing to compare things to.
The entity was incredibly heavy. I managed to break free, but the weight of the thing remained on me. And for the entirety of the following week, it was as if someone was twisting a drill inside me. My head would throb and the pain felt bone deep. You probably can't imagine what it was like, you two, but just the thought of the pain now brings tears to my eyes.
I reflected on her story. I wanted to reply, but something inside me told me to let the words hang in the air. It was as if the longer the pause between her words and mine, the more truth they carried. Finally.
I think that's just kind of a concept of... I mean, yeah, sure.
That's horrifying. But can you explain what you mean by entered a dark place? Or more importantly, physically and metaphysically? I can understand doing it physically and mentally, but I need some help with the meta part.
Metaphysical is a word. An adjective, to be
I know it's a
specific.
word, thank you.
It means pertaining to or of the nature of metaphysics. Metaphysics is the branch of philosophy that includes the first principles, includes ontology and cosmology, and is intimately connected with epistemology. Epistemology is, of course, a branch of philosophy that investigates the origin, nature, methods, and limits of human knowledge.
Thank you for the definition, which I already knew. I was looking for something more concrete, more tangible.
I'm afraid that's all I feel comfortable telling you. I don't know you at all, and to reveal something so personal seems
I
like
don't
me opening myself up to
understand what you
vulnerability.
mean. We're talking about a word here.
Do you mean to imply that you found a way to exist inside of a metaphysical space? That you...
Bro, just these guys wait until freaking Facebook is trying to make you go to the meta freaking marketplace.
Enough. I don't need to talk about this with you. It makes me uncomfortable. Don't you get that?
I don't really care, to be honest, if you're uncomfortable.
Okay, sorry. I didn't mean to piss you
I
off.
guess he does, though.
Look, I need to get back to the arcade.
Oh, yeah!
Shift.
Yeah. You just dipped on work.
I'm gonna write my number down. Call me if you see any more interesting comments on my photos or have a run-in with the entities.
We got our number,
Wait.
boys.
I have one more question before you go.
All right.
How did you get to be so powerful? You took both of us on and barely broke a sweat.
You act as if that's impressive. Look,
I'm Alex
I've
Yiik.
trained myself in the metaphysical space, inside of the mind dungeon. I like you two, so I'm gonna let you in on a little secret. Here is one last number. Call it if you ever want to open your mind and
Okay.
expand your battle abilities.
So I actually did Google this because I didn't know what the frick was going on. You remember in the first episode I was like, how the frick do you level up? I'm still level 1. This is
That's
how you
all I'll
level
say
up.
for
I
now.
remember it saying once you
The guy
unlock
on
the
the other
mind
end is
dungeon,
fine.
you can level up. So this means I can finally level up, I think. Alright, so let's go ahead and check that out. I guess
The
not,
way I
actually.
look at it, we have two things we need to do. If we want to hang out with Vela again, we're gonna need to train ourselves.
You're not going to finish that sentence? Okay.
Also, if we want to call her, we're gonna need to search Honism 1999 for some interesting posts.
Okay, simple enough.
Okay, so I'm kind of open.
Grind and then give Villa a call.
Yeah, but don't forget to search Honism 1999 for some good posts. She'll probably hang up on you and kick our butts again if we don't have anything cool.
Man, are we even cool enough to hang out with someone like her?
No.
Nope! I'm still growing, and you're an overgrown man-child who can barely pick up a record. So let's head out of Frankton and try to find some things to beat up.
Sounds good. We should stock up on some healing items at the burger joint before heading out.
This is when the game's going to really start. Ah, the phone is ringing, hey.
Hey! Just calling to see if you figured it out.
Is this that same guy from the
I'd
first
love to
episode?
just come out and say it, but I think it would scare you to death. And that would ruin everything.
Nope. I haven't figured anything out. Look, if you're just gonna keep calling me and say vague, creepy shit, you should at least tell me your
And
name.
he's gonna be like, John.
Ah! It's your best childhood friend.
I don't know who that
Think
is.
back to when you met me. We were kids. I think Losing My Religion by R.E.M. had just become a big hit.
It's a good song.
My mom didn't want me listening to it because she was afraid it would turn me into a bad kid or something. I went over to your house and we listened to it on your stereo for hours. My mom came to pick me up from your house, heard the song, and freaked out. How can you not remember that? It was the funniest thing.
The story was so specific. It sounded so familiar, and yet I couldn't place it. It was like I had read it in a book somewhere or watched it on a TV show. But still, no particular name or date came to mind.
Yeah, you're right. You probably wouldn't remember that.
Okay.
Look, I'm going to keep calling you until you remember me.
Okay,
remember
bud.
what you used to say. Everything happens for a reason. That reason is nothing happens for any reason.
What?
What a weirdo.
Hey everyone, editing Tim here. This is the outro of the video, I guess. I didn't really realize how long this footage was going to end up being, because I didn't really think about how dialogue heavy this game is. In the first episode, I just kind of was able to turn my entire recording session into one single episode. But this time around, I feel like there was a lot more dialogue, so even though there's still like an hour left of this session, I don't want to make this video go over like 50 minutes, so we're just going to cut it here. You're going to have to wait till Yiik 3 to see what happens next. So I hope you enjoyed the video, and I will see you guys next time. Hopefully Yiik 3 will be coming out sooner, since I've already recorded it this time around. So yeah, just stay tuned, and have a good one.